Please join me in welcoming Rhea to the podium. Tradition never graduates. These words ring in my ears and pulse through my soul as they cling to the part of me that will never leave here. These were also, coincidentally, the words on the back of an oversized t-shirt I won during orientation. I spent my first 2 years here rapidly absorbing as much as I could about this community, picking up on the little things that make this place so special, like what a Yule log is, what being from Nova meant, and more importantly, the significance of saying one tribe, one family. Our traditions powerfully connect us to generations past, the echoes of their stories reverberating through to the present. It wasn't until I was staring at the statement on the back of my t-shirt, "Tradition never graduates," that I realized, while we've immersed ourselves in these time-honored traditions, we carve our own memories into them, creating thousands of new stories, new roots. Roots that will forever ground us to this community and bring us home, but which have also provided us the stability to foster change. Because when we celebrate our values, we feel that deep sense of belonging and can do what truly unites us as proud William and Mary graduates today. It's that we are unafraid to break our traditions. 100 years ago, we broke tradition with co-education. Just 24 women then, but today, our professors, deans, scientists, entrepreneurs, our president, women. We are women, and we are making history together. Not only have we broken barriers in gender, but we are celebrating a major milestone in our racial history with over 50 years of African Americans living and learning on our campus. These anniversaries have allowed us to come together to reflect on our progress, but they have also opened the doors for some incredibly powerful conversations about where we're going long after these years of commemoration. I've seen you all make an everlasting mark on campus through art and spoken word, and I hope we will carry these critical reflections with us to the future. Even so, people call William and Mary a bubble. A safe and happy bubble, shielded from the harshness of the real world, a bubble where everyone thinks and acts the same anyways, right? Wrong. What if I told you that, for most of us, attending rallies to empower those who traditionally lack a voice in society was bursting a bubble of staying in our own lane? What if I told you that, for some of us, seizing this degree today shatters a long family history without higher education? What if I told you that, for me, breaking tradition meant recognizing my own worth and the value of expressing myself unapologetically in the classroom, in organizations, and beyond? This community has given us the space to think critically, to challenge civilly, and to break out of our comfort zones and the ones that surround us. We've found companionship by sharing our stories, maybe until 2 in the morning at the Matoka docks, to try things that were unimaginable, like going on a pre-orientation rock climbing trip that you were not remotely athletically prepared for, but still found your first college friends at anyways. And to be supported unconditionally along the journey, even when we fell down, especially when we fell down. Now, we must uphold this legacy of creating authentic communities, because this is the key to breaking traditions. By building close circles of trust and compassion, we can empower the people we meet going forward to reflect honestly on their journeys and the journeys around them. We must also strive to join communities different from our own and trust that they will embrace us and teach us their values, just as I've seen so many of you do at William and Mary. So pause. And ask yourself this weekend, how have you redefined your own course? Asked why not when you saw the potential for growth and change in your communities? And how have you inspired those around you to do the same while acknowledging everyone who helped you get here? Class of 2019, I encourage you to learn the traditions and the history of whatever institutions, companies, and communities you find yourself in next, to celebrate them with your own special twists, but to never be afraid to challenge them, to question them, to treat places that are both old and new like uncharted territory that is yet to be shaped. And when you need a break from all of that, know you'll forever have a home here that will feel just as comfortable as putting on your own oversized t-shirt. Our caps and gowns have different meanings for each of us, symbolizing just how unique our William and Mary experiences have been. Surely no two stories could be the same, from when you tripped on your very first brick to how many parking ticket souvenirs you've collected over the years. But I know what we will all take away from here is the practice of breaking traditions, to inspire, to invigorate, and to always challenge the status quo. So, to my fellow graduates, I say this with so much pride and confidence in each one of you. Continue to let that fire, that deep hunger for progress, inclusion, and change burn bright inside your hearts, because tradition never graduates. But today, we do. Congratulations, class of 2019.